Hello, this is Mark Helton, and first off, I'd just like to say thank you for stopping by to watch this video. In this video, I want to talk about the inbound campaigns that you have access to inside of Hot Prospector. So, if you haven't had an opportunity to watch the first video for Power Dialer, in that video, I not only go over how to use the Power Dialer and talk about a lot of the features that are inside the Power Dialer, but I also show you how you can use Hot Lead Finder to automatically import your contacts right into Hot Prospector, so you can actually start doing all of the stuff that I'm going to be talking about in these videos. Okay? So in this video, let's talk about inbound and how you can use this for your business. So first off, let's talk about that. What can you do with inbound call campaigns? Well, first thing that comes to my mind is obviously sending phone calls to myself or to my teams. So let's say you have a group of people that you want to send calls to. Maybe you have a sales team that takes inbound phone calls. Rather than sending calls to their cell phone number and not being able to track it, with inbound marketing, you can, or with our inbound campaigns, you can actually set up a call group of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many people as you'd like to receive those phone calls, and when a call comes through, we'll forward that call and ring all of their phone numbers at the same time. Now, one of the cool features that you're going to love with the inbound campaigns is that all of the calls that go through Hot Prospector are automatically recorded and tracked. So you'll get a report that shows who called in on what number, and you'll also be able to listen to the recording. So if you want to hear how that call was handled by your sales staff, then you can. So that's one way that you can use the inbound campaigns. The next way that you can use the inbound campaigns is to set up call tracking for, say, customers. Now, call tracking is really hot these days. Basically, what a call tracking campaign is it allows you to create a phone number and then forward that phone number directly to a company's business. Let's say you're doing lead generation, or maybe you're not even doing lead generation, you just want to help them with their call tracking. You can set these campaigns up here inside of Hot Prospector and then charge them for those inbound call campaigns. So that's another really cool feature or way to use this feature. Okay, so let me show you how easy it is. Now that we've talked about how to make money with it, let's talk about how simple it is to actually set up a inbound call campaign. So there's two different things that you really need to know inside the Hot Prospector or inbound is first the call groups and second campaigns. Now, a call group basically is exactly what it says. It's a group of people that you're going to call. Now, if you only have a single license for Hot Prospector, then you won't see any team members. But if you have a team of people that are inside of your Hot Prospector account, then you're going to want to use this feature to determine who will be receiving calls on this particular call group. So let's say you have a call group for sales, and then maybe you have a call group for support. So that is one way that you can use the call groups. Now, after you've created your call groups, there is one really cool thing that you're going to love. Let's say you have people that you want to add to your call group that are not inside of the Hot Prospector. So this will actually work if you don't have a team account, or maybe you don't want to bring on a team member just to be receiving inbound calls, or perhaps you want to send a bunch of leads to 3 or 4 different businesses at the same time, rather than just send your leads to one business. Then you can come in here to the edit call group and actually just go ahead and add a group member by typing in their name, last name, and their own phone number. So you can send this to their cell phone or their office line or whatever number that you want. And they're now considered what we call a non-member. So there's 2 different types of members. You have a team member, and then you have a non-member. A team member is somebody that's already a member of your Hot Prospector account, and a non-member is anybody else that you want to add. So you don't necessarily have to have a team member to be able to use the call group functions. You can use the non-members just as easily as you can the team members. Once you've created your call groups, the next thing that you're going to want to do is go in and create a campaign. So here I am on the new campaign screen. Now here, all you have to do is name that. So let's just say we're going to call this Sales Team inbound, and I'm actually going to just call this sales team A inbound. And then the next thing is you select the group. Now, a group is a group of contacts that you've loaded into the system. And the nice thing about this is if you have a group of contacts already loaded and somebody calls that is already a member of that group, then you're going to get all of their information as well. So you'll be able to track that you received a call from that particular person. Okay. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to select your phone number that you want to use for that particular campaign. After you've selected that phone number, you'll just go ahead and click on the Add Campaign and Call Flow. Now, I'm going to skip this step, and I'm going to show you a campaign that's already been created. So here I am inside of the Edit Campaigns, and I'm going to just show you some of the features that you have available to you in the inbound. So here, I'm just going to go ahead and click on this Customize Call Flow, and it's going to open up a screen where you can see we have the option to do many different things. So in this particular case, I'm going to go ahead and remove everything that you see here, and we're going to start from scratch. Okay, so we have now cleaned out our call flow completely. So this is a fresh call flow. Now we have the ability to just decide what we want to happen. So in this particular case, I think we have, we'll just call this an inbound sales campaign. So what happens when somebody calls? Well, first thing I'd like to do is go ahead and greet them, okay? And here you have the ability to say either in a MP3 audio that you upload of your own voice or a professional audio that you've had recorded, or you could do a text-to-speech. So in this case, because I don't have a professional audio, I'll just go ahead and type in some text. Hello, thanks for calling. Please hold for the next available agent. Once I've typed in my text-to-speech, I click Save, and it's updated. Now, once I've got my greeting, the next thing I'm going to want to do is transfer that number or that call somewhere. So here you have two options for transferring calls. You can either do a dial, which a dial will just transfer to whatever number you want to transfer. So in this case, we're going to do a simple dial and just type in the number that we want to call. Once I've put in the phone number, I click Save, and it's done. So that's it. It's that simple. I have now created a call flow where when the person calls, they'll hear this message and they'll be transferred to that phone number. Well, let's say you want to do something a little more sophisticated. No problem. You have a lot of features here available to you inside of your inbound campaigns. So you can come over here and we'll just go ahead and select Menu. So a menu is a phone tree. So, you know, when you call up to a company, a big business, they usually have a phone system that will give you options that you can press in order to be transferred to different places, right? This is very effective for businesses, and this is actually a service that you can offer to businesses now because you have access to this, but it's very simple. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and create your greeting. Now, again, you have the option of uploading an MP3 or doing a text-to-speech. So I'm going to go ahead and do a text-to-speech because I don't have a message. So once you've added your text-to-speech greeting, then just go ahead and click Save. And then just go ahead and click OK. Now you'll notice that you have menu options underneath. Now, as you see here in my message, I have press 1, press 2, press 3. Well, in my menu options, I only have press 1. So I'm going to go ahead and add 2 more. So I now have a press 1, a press 2, and a press 3 option in my menu. So the first thing is press 1 for sales. Well, here you have the option to do a couple of things, right? You have the dial one single number, or you can do a multiple, right? So single or group. So we'll go ahead and we'll just select dial, and we'll scroll down here and just type in the number that we want to dial. And the next one, we'll go ahead and select multiple. Now, multiple allows you to select a call group, which can be your sales team or your support team or whatever you'd like. Choose how you want that call to be handled when it comes through, and you're done. Now, our third option is leave a message. So here, we'll just go ahead and drag over voicemail, and then scroll down here to our voicemail. And all you have to do is go ahead and either upload your audio or enter your text and click Save. Now, you have created your very own professional phone tree that will happen to come up whenever somebody calls into your phone number. Now, there are a lot of other features that are available here. For example, you can send out a text message when somebody calls in. There's so many different things that you can do with the inbound call tree, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. So again, I hope you really enjoyed this video. We enjoyed immensely putting this feature together for you, and this is a very powerful tool that you're going to be able to use to not only set up your own professional phones tree for your business, but setting up call groups for your salespeople, or offering call tracking to your customers. There's just so much available to you here inside of the inbound call campaigns. One more thing that I'd like to show you while we're here is the inbound call reports. Okay, we actually do call reporting for the outbound and the inbound, but I want to show you the inbound. As you can see, you can also look at either call logs or voicemails that were left. You can select the campaign itself. You can select the dates of calls that you'd like to receive, and then just click filter. And then what will happen is once those calls pop up, you'll have a listing of the call. You'll see who it was from, how long the call was, and then you have the option to either listen to the recording or download the recording and use that. Maybe you want to send it to your customer, or maybe you want to forward that over to somebody else or whatever. But very powerful features here inside of the reports that will allow you to really get the most out of your campaigns, both outbound and inbound. So again, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you see that this is a very powerful tool that you're going to be able to use in your business. So do me a favor, if you are already excited and you can't wait to get inside Hot Prospector, just go ahead and scroll down underneath this video. There's going to be a Buy Now button. You can get in right now, and you're going to get all of the features that you see here today. Or if you still are on the fence and you want to see some of the other features that we have included inside of Hot Prospector, then go ahead and watch the next video. But either way, I'll either see you in the next video or see you on the inside of Hot Prospector. Thanks again for watching the video.